video, I'm going to talk about a little bit about highly sensitive people. Now, I didn't know until probably, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago about how, that there's actually a category of highly sensitive people. And I'm one of them. I've always been one, and it's not just the senses, but it includes some, some or all of the senses. Like I would always smell something like natural gas before other people would. That's helped a lot in my life. Like I was on a 10-story building one time on the 10th floor, and I smelled, I think I left. Well, I smelled it up there and I left for lunch. And downstairs was really bad. But nobody else did, So and there was a leak in the, they had been doing some construction and they busted it or something, on the road. Okay, and I would always hear things, louder than other people. But if somebody's right up next to me and there's a loud noise in the background, no. I hear the loud noise in the background. Like music. Somebody could be right there next to me. I can't hear them, but I hear the music's too loud. Things like that. But I also, pick up on things like attitudes of people. And an example, just a little example, was I was driving out from where I lived to come on, to go to the store. And there was, when I turned the corner, I could see a woman running from like the back door of their house to get in the car, back in the car on the the passenger side. And I guess it was her husband who was driving it. And they're sitting there waiting for her. And he was parked, like on the side of the street, next to the curb. Well, there was enough room to pass me against the line in the middle, to pass him. So I went ahead and passed. But his attitude from that moment on, he was trying to get back in front of me, like I was in the wrong, that kind of thing. And no, I wasn't in the wrong. He was supposed to be in front of me. Once we got onto a big road like this, I had a turn. We both had a turn on it. He just zoomed around me like he was still ticked off. And that's how I would see it. When somebody does something like that, he was probably ticked off. Now I don't know that for certain, of course, but just the actions seem to say that. Does that make sense? Okay, y'all just missed it. A woman pulled out like I was on that road turning. She pulled out from this, well, it was this area. Just pulled right in front of me. I'm like, oh, I blew my horn like you wouldn't believe. But really now, that's illegal. that's wrong. And she was in the wrong. But yeah, I've seen people do that, especially in one town, one city around here, a suburb, not around this part though, around Dallas. It's actually on the other side. But I've seen them do that a lot there. And it's like, where do they get their license, I don't know if that has anything to do with being highly sensitive, really. But I think that people I know who are like this, especially me, they get more upset when somebody does it. Other people, they just go, I've seen Adam do that. People pull out like they want to make sure they get the light, but then they're stuck right in front of you, and your light changes and they're stuck right there in the middle of the road. That annoys me. It's like, well, why'd you do that? And I know why they did that, because they come first. I live in Narcissismville. But yeah, he just, me, it's like, one of these days somebody's going to get mad at me because I'm doing all these hand motions and what, look at you, what are you doing, that kind of hand motion. This, I want to, I go through the little spells of this, of wanting to, little times that I want to do more videos on this, the highly sensitive. Now, I want to do a variety, like I always do, but I'll get stuck sometimes on doing just things like shopping videos. I'm kind of moving away from that. I feel like I had started this channel doing because that was the only thing really that I knew besides, I think, antiques or whatever it was. It was over 3 years ago, a little over 3 years. And I got stuck on doing shopping videos because that's all I knew for a long while that I could do. And then I started branching out with a different channel. Yeah, and found something I liked there, but you get burnt out on something if you do it too much. So this channel I'm going to do a little, like the title of the channel. So, yeah. But Anyway, speaking of which, I'm saying that, but I'm going to go into a store. I'm going to probably make some little video on it, but that wasn't my purpose, really. I have things I need to pick up. So anyway, what about you? Do you think of yourself as a highly sensitive person? And by the way, that's not a negative thing. A lot of people have probably been told, you're too sensitive, you're highly sensitive as a negative thing. That's not a negative thing, I think we're just more developed than they. So anyway, like I said, if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you all in another video. Bye.